Sweet ones, how y'all doing? As we go into the June, lots of shifts, a lot of change going on. No, you guys leave my coffee. The boys came to sit with me. As we go into the come up on this full moon, you're already feeling, many of you are already feeling the energies of this full moon coming up on the 9th. And with this comes a tremendous amount of really fully anchoring into that new 5D grid, that 5D timeline, and really de-anchoring, if you will, and closing the door and letting fall away that 3D timeline. It's really going to thrust you forward up through the solstice. The solstice is a very powerful moment, if you will. These energies right now that are going to be coming in, are really going to bring up those masculine energies within yourselves. Good morning, Brock. Good morning, Daniel. That are still really anchored into that 3D reality, if you will. And that's the masculine essence within everyone. This is going to bring up a lot of narcissistic tendencies that exist in all of humanity. That's just something that is embedded within the masculine essence, within the physical form, if you will. With this, it's really, hi Susan, hi Sabrina, how you doing, sweethearts? It's really helpful to understand, sweethearts, that with any kind of integration, any kind of transformation comes a space of depression. That goes for everybody. Whether it's a very deep, heavy depression or whether it's a mild, that is normal. As you de-anchor more and more from that 3D grid, that 3D matrix, and anchor more into the 5D grid, if you will, it's the good morning, Helena, good morning, Tammy. It's really the feminine essence within each of you that is anchoring into the 5D grid, if you will. And it's the masculine that right now is releasing, if you will, not only the masculine embodiments, but the masculine essence within each of you that is all about the survival. And that the psyche, if you will, plus not the narcissistic tendencies within each of us in humanity, equal survival. And that's where really the masculine essence within us, what is being released, coming up to be released. Hi Jamie, hi Lizette, how you doing, sweethearts? Is those narcissistic tendencies that lead to survival. That you have to do everything to survive. And right now that's what's being released. In every given moment, you are always safe, you are always protected. And as the 3D grid, if you will, is released, those energies, and you anchor more fully into the 5D matrix grid, you are going to find that from now until the summer solstice, that's what's going to be coming up. It's really the last of de-anchoring from that 3D grid. These narcissistic tendencies are really going to become prevalent. They have a tendency to erupt, if you will, like a volcano. And that's where it's really, really helpful to really stay within your heart space and really stay at peace when these things come up. Now, I'm not referring to just the masculine embodiments. You're going to see many of the feminine divine as well have to release their narcissistic tendencies. And yes, ladies, we do have them, even though it's easier to try and deny that. Again, there's a masculine and feminine essence in each one of you, so this applies to that essence and those embodied as the masculine. You're going to find this coming up individually. You're going to find this coming up in presenting you in your relationships, especially your romantic relationships. This is a big for those Blu-ray first wavers, the rod and staff creator seeds. Those of us, we are coming into our divine union with our divine consort. Not everybody is coming into that union. And those of us, that the blue wavers that are coming into that union, it's really going to propel forward after the solstice, after the 21st of June. So from now until then, you're also bringing up those last unbalanced energies within the divine consort union within each of you, so you can, because after the solstice, you're really going to come into that mission together, hand in hand, side by side, for those of you that are in that space. This is a really intense, and will continue to increase in intensity, of letting go of that 3D. With every infusion of light energies coming in, sweet ones, amplified by planetary alignments and the full moon and what have you, you have to release something. What you integrate in is going to bring stuff up to be released. And more often than not, that is presented to you through another being. Through another outside physical circumstance or experience. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Hi, Matthew. Hi, Patricia. How you doing, sweethearts? Big hugs and blessings. And so, as you're propelled into these, it's really helpful to understand the 3D world as you know it has ended. It is a matter of releasing and allowing the past and its memories to close the door on it. Only you in each breath and each moment can make the decision to not stay in that karmic wheel, if you will. And when you've had enough, when you say you are done, you're ready for the next step, if you will, you're going to be given an opportunity to prove that to your higher self, if you will. And so really allow yourselves a space many of you are finding yourself in. And this is what I guess I'm really leading up to, is this. You have to be willing to allow yourself to receive from the universe. And right now, many of you are in this space. You've been asking, you've been praying, and yet when it comes to you, you're rejecting it. What do I mean by that? Let me give you an example. Say you're walking down you go to walk into a store and someone holds the door open for you. Oh, and you brush them off. Somebody offers to help you put charcoal or dog food or ice melt or something in your car at the grocery store or a store. And they ask if you need some help. And you know you need help, but yet you say, no, I got it, I'm good. You have just rejected a divine gift. And so, right now you're being asked to really, somebody comes up to you and gives you a smile and you just look at them like they're crazy. I'm sure there's 1,001 examples I could come up with. But my point is this, sweet ones. You have to be willing to receive. We, as a humanity, as a collective, has been put into a space that it's hard to receive. And that you're taught that if you take, it's taking from another. And that's really the mindset that is asking to be released right now. So you are able to open yourselves up fully open your hearts up fully to where you're able to receive. Abundance comes not just in monetary ways. Excuse me. So many are waiting on this RV and on these prosperity packages as their saviors. And in the meantime, they're missing